As taxpayers, we're often on the lookout for tools that help reduce our tax liability. But here's a mutual fund category that not only does that, but also may help you create long-term wealth. This is the ELSS fund category. To talk about this, I have with me Harsha Upadhyaya, the Chief Investment Officer for Equities with Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company Limited. Hi, Harsha. Let's start off by giving our viewers an introduction into this fund. We know it's a tax saver fund. Tell us, how exactly does it help us save tax and how does it invest?
This is essentially a diversified equity fund wherein there are no market capitalization limits or constraint that is there by the regulator. So one can move from any asset category, for example, large caps to mid caps to small caps, depending on the opportunities. That's one. Secondly, it's going to be a diversified exposure to equities. And unlike many other tax saving options that one can have, this has one of the lowest lock-in periods. The lock-in period is only 3 years. And it also comes with a ELSS benefit, ATC tax benefit of up to 1.5 lakhs of investments per year per PAN. So investor can make investments into this and also obtain ATC benefits up to 1,50,000 rupees every year per PAN.
Let's talk about the Kotak ELSS Tax Saver Fund. What's your fund management strategy?
Even in this fund, whatever we follow at the Kotak Mutual Fund as a fund house, we practice here, which is growth at reasonable price investment philosophy. So we evaluate businesses which are really competitive in their own segments, and we also look at the scalability of those opportunities. Then we look at the managements that are behind these businesses, how efficient they are, how aligned they are with the minority shareholders, etc. And finally, the filter is valuation as well. So we are a little bit growth tilted, but we are also focusing on valuations. So that's how the investment philosophy has been. In terms of the portfolio construction, it's been a very, very diversified basket of stocks. We keep up to 60 stocks in the portfolio at all points of time. Okay. And in terms of the allocation, while there is no regulatory restriction, we have generally been maintaining about 60 to 65% large cap and the rest in mid and small caps. But these ratios can change depending on the available opportunities and the valuations. But currently, it remains a large cap tilted ELSS fund.
All right, so it's essentially an equity fund at the end of the day. And that's the reason why I ask you, what is the suitability of this fund for different category of investors? Who do you think should invest in this?
This is suitable for all regular equity investors, and especially for those who are looking for taking benefit of ATC taxation benefits. I think this is definitely one of the good options. As I mentioned earlier, the lock-in is only for 3 years, and also you get the tax benefit by coming into the fund, and you participate in India's economic growth and the corporate growth that happens. So definitely, this is going to be a good option for all those investors who are looking for tax savings. And I would probably go one step ahead and say that even one is not looking for a tax benefit, one can definitely come into this fund. The only thing is there will be a lock-in, but it will behave like any other diversified equity fund. So to that extent, any investor who is not even looking for taxation benefits can also come in with the 3-year lock-in.
Thank you, Harsha, for all of those insights. Well, here's a fund that helps you not only save taxes, but also possibly create long-term wealth, the Kotak ELSS Tax Saver Fund. To know more about it, log on to www.kotakmf.com.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.